Turning on. Charging. Please clean the 2-in-1 vacuum. Turning on. Charging. Please clean the 2-in-1 vacuum.
So, hello guys, and welcome once again to a new video. Today we have in front of us Xiaomi vacuum mop cleaner that has this defect. Yeah, when you put it on the power supply, it automatically starts and then retrieves
Please clean the 2-in-1 vacuum.
from the charging station, and it's completely dead. So initially I thought it's a problem with the motherboard inside, but strange enough, I have another one of this which does exactly the same thing. Yeah, this is already open. I don't know if it does now the same, but let's test it. Let's see.
Turning on. Charging. Please clean the 2-in-1 vacuum.
So, as you can see, it does exactly the same thing, and it got me thinking, because I've made a little bit of research on the internet, on a lot of forums, and I also saw a short video on YouTube with the exact same problem on a similar device, and this applies to all types of models from this. So I will try in this video to find out what is actually going on. It's a problem with the motherboard, or it's a problem with the actual battery, and I presume it's the actual battery because I already made some tests, but I will do it also for you in this video, so you know what to do if you have this defect. Okay, so first of all, we will have to remove all the accessories. Yeah. With this occasion, you can clean this unit. Yeah. So let's start. And first of all, let's see, because when it retrieves from the charging station, it completely stops. It's like it doesn't have battery inside. Yeah, so it takes current from these two pads here, hope you can see, yeah, on these two pads on the charger. If we put the charger upside down, yeah,
Turning on. Charging. Please clean the 2-in-1 desk compartment with water tank in time. Charging error. Please check and clean the charging contact.
yeah, so you heard it's a charging error. Yeah, so means something it's related to the battery, to the charging, to the BMS system on the battery itself, and then the wheels are spinning just to remove the unit from the actual docking station. Yeah, so it's clear that the unit works somehow. Yeah, but until the two pads are receiving current. When the two pads are disconnected from the charger, then it doesn't have any current at all. Nothing can be done. So let's open it. Yeah, and reach the actual battery. There are some screws here. And I think these are the 5 screws that we have. And then we can remove this plate. and we have access to the battery itself. So how we can test now to see if the battery is the problem? Yeah, let's disconnect the battery from here, and let's try and measure it on the multimeter. So let's see here how much voltage we have. So 20 volts, and this battery is 14.4 volts. Yeah. So meaning we should have something like 14 volts or something similar. Yeah. And as you can see, we have 10.75 volts. Okay, at 10.75 volts, this means that the battery is okay. But is it really okay? Because I presume this is not an this is some residual current in the, or voltage in the battery, not actually the cells inside doesn't have any power. And how we can test, because the multimeter might be misleading. I have my trusty battery tester here, and this is an LED light for cars, you know. And this needs a little bit of current and 12 volts, but somewhere there, yeah. 10 volts it will be dim, 5 volts it will be really dim, but at least we should see some light here, yeah. So let's connect this here, and what do you know, yeah, nothing, even though this tells us that has 10 volts over here. So really strange. Yeah. So my presumption is this, that this battery is completely dead. A solution would be to buy one of these. It's, I think, 10 or between 10 and 15 bucks on AliExpress. You can find it on Amazon, anywhere. Or redo a cell. Yeah, you can find this cell really cheap, and you can do. But if you don't want to have the hustle of doing this, like I do, yeah, then just buy a new one. Okay, but let's see. Let's try to give this unit 14.4 volts. Yeah, and for this I have a type of insertion, how to call it, probe, yeah, which I can insert here. Okay, so black is minus, yellow is plus, and I can put on my bench supply 14.4. Let's put it on the other side, like so. So plus is here, and minus is over here. So now we are giving the unit the necessary voltage as a new power battery would supply. So let's see here, give it Press.
Turning on.
You see? Now it's powering on. I don't know if you can see, but also on here we have the Wi-Fi LED lighting on. You can search it on the application and you can find it to make some settings if necessary. And I will hit one button.
Returning to the dock to charge. Stop returning to dock to charge.
So you see, the unit is actually good. The only problem is with the actual battery. So by changing the battery, you can resolve this problem. Yeah, it's a simple repair. No problem. Good. Then let's put this aside. And let's try and maybe yeah, make a new battery out of some cells. So I have here some recover cells, which are good, you know, tested, recharged cells. These are 18650 cells, 2000 milliamps, 3.7 volts. You can find them on any site, electronic site. You can buy them. For me, I salvaged them from a defective the drilling machine battery, which was defective from the beginning. It had something to do a problem on the main board. It was defective from the factory. So I took already 4 of them and redid the same series, you know, put them in series. Good. So let's open up this, because we will need to use the BMS board, which is located here. Again, I tell you, if you don't want this hassle, just go on a special site and order a new battery for 15 bucks. It's a steal, and your machine will be good to go again. So, but I like to play with electronics, so I will do this now. Okay. So, as you can see, let's also remove this cover here. We can reuse it. And here on the lower side, we have the BMS circuit. like so. Yeah. So here we have the plus. So all these four are in series, like a chain, like putting them like this. Yeah. Plus to minus, plus to minus, and plus to minus. Yeah, like this. And this minus with this plus are actually these parts over here. Yeah, plus and minus. So let's test them to be sure we don't have reverse polarity here. So you also have here B minus and B plus. So battery minus, battery plus. And this indicates 11.55. And let's bypass the BMS board and try to see if the battery itself it's actually providing some current. Yeah, we have a little bit of current. So let's hope it's not the actual BMS board, the fault here. Yeah. Maybe some of the cells are good, but one is completely dead, and that's why the BMS tells the chip to completely stop the charging process to save against fire or something. Yeah. But nevertheless, I will change all the cells. I already did this here. Yeah. So let me show you the battery itself here. Look how bright it is, yeah. Huge difference. Yeah. Okay, so let's start soldering, desoldering actually. Yeah. I have to tell you now that yeah, by working with lithium cells, it's a very hazardous thing. So don't do it if you don't know what you are doing. Yeah. Okay, so we have now completely removed the cells. like so. Let's clean a little bit the board. And the last one here. Like so. Good. And now we will need to connect this to this. Yeah. Okay, so now we will create the probes. Yeah. The ones on the left, on one on the side here. So we have where to connect them. So one is here. So we will have one here on this side. And the same one on the other side. Put some flux. And let's solder it a little bit. And we need it from here. And all the way to here. Let's also prepare it. like so. This will make it easier to solder on the board itself, yeah, afterwards. So let's add some solder here as well. Good. And this will be here like this, yeah. So we will need additionally to solder over here as well. So on this part, let's cut it, even though I put already some isolation tape here, but no problem, we will do it afterwards again. So we have here where to solder this point, and for this we will need only a small wire, no need for a big one. Oops, like so. Put some flux. And we can solder it here on this point, right here. Good. So the battery pack is now prepared, or at least from this point of view. Yeah, we will need just to connect it like so. Let's see if we can put this over as it was on the other battery. These are some thermal isolation tubes. So we will also need to add some wires or some type of connection over here. Yeah. So for this, I think I will do something like this. Oh, you saw? That was, I shorted this too, and there was a short, so be careful when working with batteries, because they might explode, and yeah, you can make a big you would have a big problem, you know. So let's thin this side as well. And I will also use the same wire to create a similar connection pin over here as well. All right, so now let's be careful and put this the way it should be. Okay, and let's also tin this. Put a little bit of flux or rosin. And solder it. Good. So we are done, and now we only have to connect here on the actual so let's be sure that this is the positive part of the battery, and the casing of the battery is actually the negative part. So be sure to not connect or short these two, otherwise the battery will be in short and might explode. So let's use some isolation tape. Here. Okay. So here. So So unfortunately, I think we made the battery a little bit more bulky. Hopefully it will still fit um, in the unit afterwards. Yeah. Good. And now we can put this back in place like this. And here we can put the so this is a little bit more, it's bigger. We have to cut a little bit out of it. So my initial plan was to use the holes of the PCB, but unfortunately I cannot do that anymore. So therefore I will resolder them like so. Oops. Okay. And now we can solder everything back in place. So one is over here. We have another one over here. So hard. Like so. And then the other one here. Like this. Battery minus. Here we will need a little bit more. And now the plus. I got burned. And that's it. We have connected all the parts. Here. And let's test the battery for voltage. Of course, we will need to charge it a little bit. I don't think it's completely charged. Red to red, black to black, and we have 15.16 volts. Good. So I think we kept the original size. Yeah. Let's also try to put this back. Like here. And we should add the pad over here, like this. And add some isolation tape. And of course we also have to isolate this part over here as well. Like so. And now we should not have any exposed wires, or maybe here just a little bit, but we can resolve this as well. My only concern is that maybe I made it a little bit bigger, and it's a little bit limited space in the actual unit where this can be stored. Yeah. But nevertheless, I think we can find a solution somehow. Well, difficult to fit now. Anyway, we will find a solution. This is cosmetics, yeah. So let's test and see what we did. You know? Let's put everything back. Okay, so we are here with the actual unit. You see, we have here some pins or guiding slots in which the battery should slide in, and as you can see, you know, really hard to manage to put it here, but we did it, you know. And now we also have connected it, you know. And yeah, let's see what we did. Does it work? Does it charge?
Turning on.
It works, yeah. And let's try to put it on the dock to charge. I'm still losing this. Okay.
Returning to the dock to charge. Charging. Please clean the 2-in-1 dust compartment with water, tank, and time.
So yeah, guys, there you have it. Let's put it here. As you can see, the unit is charging. Yeah, the only problem was the actual battery. We even did the resold the battery. So that's it for this video. I hope you enjoyed it. If yes, give it a thumbs up. And if you have any question, please put it in the comment section below. I will be glad to respond to it. And yeah, why not? If you like what I'm doing, subscribe to my channel. Thank you so much, and see you in the next one. Bye bye.